Yo. Welcome to the 10th episode of Checking In with Brando. And today I got a special guest, my guy, my boy Al, a man of many nicknames. Always doing something, bro. How you doing, bro? Who you are today? What's the name for the day, man?
Man, today, man, I'm just AJ today, man. Just AJ today, man. Just chilling, bro. Nothing too much though, man. Just chilling, man.
Okay, that's solid. That's solid, man, bro. What have you been up to, man?
Man, really, man, just been working. I'm working on an EP right now, currently, man. It's called Perception slash Reality. So
Okay.
I got a little EP coming soon, man. July, I think around mid-July, man. I'm gonna drop a EP.
Okay, that's smooth, man. That's smooth, bro. I peaked that you moved to the A, man.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, that man. It's been perfect, man. It's bro. When I tell you, bro, it's like it's the mecca for black people, bro. Like I ain't never been nowhere like where everybody's hustling, bro. Like everybody is people with mobile car washes, it's people with just so many different things, man. It just upgraded my hustle, man. So since I've been here, bro, it's been everything just been moving real good, bro. So man, I've been loving it here, bro.
Man, that's dope, man. What made you want to be like, hey, I'm gonna move from Milwaukee and I'm going to the A? What made you do that, man?
Made me do that, man. Man, just my ambition, really, man. Just
Mhm.
in my life, man, I always been a person, I always had to just do it. I don't have brothers, I ain't got sisters, so I ain't never had like somebody like take me under their wing or, that kind of thing. So I just always been like, this is what I want to do, make a plan out and do it. And man, it's it's been a journey, bro, but I can't complain, man. I'm loving it here, man, and just making that change, man. It was just, you know, just really me just being ambitious, man. That's all, man. Really.
Man, that's so amazing, bro. Cause I can remember ever since I first met you, bro, at UIU. You said you could become. You said he's gonna start hooping this and that. My boy, he get the hooping, he get the training. I see him in the rec. You feel me? Shit, by the end of the school year, he was damn near dunking. I'm 5'10". I can't even do that. And it really shows like how your work ethic has always allowed you to elevate in some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so like, what's some of the life lessons you've learned so far since you've been in A?
Life lessons I learned since being in the A. Man, always stay guarded, man. Well, not guarded in a way, but always stay on point. I should say, man. Always stay on point. Always keep at it. Don't get comfortable. Still be you, but don't get comfortable with being content. That's what I've been noticing here, man. Because when I first got here, I was cool, chilling a little bit, vibing and everything. And I see him, man. I'm seeing people waking up at 5 a.m. A lot of, I get up early already. But I'm seeing everybody out here, man, they're working, their work ethic, they just so consistent and everybody's just on the move or on the go. And I'm kind of adapting to that lifestyle, man. So it's been real nice, man. That's been pretty much it with that, man.
Well, that's dope, man. So like, what influenced your concept or the AP you dropping, man?
I think just the stages of life I've been in right now, man. It's been because the name of it I told you is perception and reality. A lot of people they have perception of what they want, but then they don't know the reality of what they want. So
talk about that, bro, because that is so true. Talk about that, man.
bro, I actually, I lived it. So, I only talk what I live. So I live, I say I want something, man. It's like, do I really want that? Like in the back of my conscience, it's like, Al, do you really want that? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you really to do this, do that, do the ugly work, And a lot of people ain't willing to do that ugly work, man. I want this. I want the biggest car. I want the biggest, but then you tell them you got to do this, that. They don't want to, they don't want to put that work in. So I just been looking at life more as like, do I want the perception of people to look at me like this is what this is, or do I want the reality? Like this is me all the time. And I've always, Brand, I always try to be like that. I'm the same dude I was back then. I'm the same dude now,
Yeah.
So I just try to always live my reality and also still chase that perception that I want, if that makes sense,
I feel you, bro. It's funny to hear you say that, bro. 'Cause I was literally watching a podcast Johnny Manziel did the other day, and he was talking about like his life in the NFL. And he said when he was in the NFL, he realized he didn't really want to be a great NFL quarterback. And it is so crazy because like everybody's seeing him making these plays, this and that. College, they think, oh, he about to be the next great thing. But he realized himself once he got there, I really don't want this shit. This shit's not for me.
And it's like that, bro. Because it's like, I even had that with college too. Like, the perception of you go here, you get your degree. This is just from my personal experience. I can't speak for nobody else because, everybody has their different life. But I just looked at it like, this is what this could be. And then I looked in the reality of what I wanted in my life, the things I wanted to do. And I'm like, man, it's not, I could do that, but it's like, man, it wouldn't be the way I want to do it, man. So that's kind of how I be looking at it, man. I'm like, the perception and reality of it, man, it's just crazy, though.
Bro, how has your goals changed since leaving UIU, man?
Oh, how has my goals changed? I think UIU, man, they the ones that gave me reality, man. They really showed me the different cycles of, just life. Kind of after I left UIU, because I met you, I met pretty much everybody from from Chicago and some people I never met from Milwaukee and Iowa. It was just, I really had a real open mind to the world when I went to Iowa. This is crazy, bro. It's crazy. I was literally wasn't even finna go to Iowa. It was like a last minute thing.
Yeah.
Like I honestly had two schools. I had a UIU and I had a Iowa Western. I was gonna do track out there.
Okay.
I was debating, man. I'm like, man, what do I want to do? How, what I want to see, and I chose UIU, man. And once I did that, man, it was a good experience. And it just, gave me the perception and the reality of what I wanted to really see what the world is and seeing how the inside of school is looking in, if that makes sense.
I feel you, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, like for me, like going to UIU, it showed me like how in life you really got to make the best out of every decision you make, and it's like any decision you make could be good or bad, but you just got to make the most out of it,
Yeah, that is true, bro.
Yeah, because like at first I'm just like, man, like once I got there, I'm like, damn, this shit is not what I expect college to be like. But then like after I graduated and stuff, I'm like, shit, like I low key made the best out of that whole situation, and like I could look back and say, damn, like I really enjoyed that shit, man.
Yeah, it's really like that, man. I just look back. I've been looking back at it, man. When I was just a couple days ago, man, just how I met all you guys, and I'm still in contact with a lot of y'all, man. Like literally, probably, I think everybody, man. It's really like I still got that connection, man, and it's still that same love, like man, it's same love me and you guys. So it's a great experience. I think a lot of people that don't go to school, man, they'll never experience that, man. That bond you have, that same, everybody's in the dorm, everybody got the same kind of mindset, like, what if it worked? What if it don't work? You just got them kind of emotions, bro. So it's been pretty good, man. And I'm really happy I went. I'm really happy, even though like my experience, it was up and down, but I would never regret not going there, not meeting all the people, the teachers, everything, man. It impacted my life tremendously, man.
Yeah, that's true, man. It's like a lot of people from abroad. I still like, for the most part, keep in contact in some type of way or form, And it's like I wouldn't have had those bonds and stuff if I would just stayed at the crib and went somewhere local, Because like being out there in Iowa, I was forced to grow. Like me, Cam, Quan, like we really don't know nobody else, so we were just forced to be like, all right, how are we gonna navigate this shit,
Yeah, and bro, that's crazy because like I always said, I'm like, bro, I can't stay in Wisconsin. That's how I've always been. I've never. I mean, I love Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I love my city, but I knew I'm like, man, if I stay here, man, I'm gonna be stagnant. I'm gonna get stagnant, and I'm gonna adapt to what I already knew, what I already lived, and then I don't want to grow. I just want to, man, forget all that. I want to be this. You know, I'm so used to accustomed to what I was in Milwaukee. I said, man, I got to take this step. I'm like, let me see what Iowa talking about. Let me see. And I went by myself, man. I ain't have no friends or nothing. I just made that bold decision, man. And it really made me, man, want to travel even more. Seeing Iowa, man, I would have never went to Iowa.
That's true, man. Like, when did you realize, like, me just staying home while I'm used to, like, I won't be able to grow further? Like, when did you realize that mentally?
I would say, really, man, I would say probably the senior year of high school, man. Just seeing how, just seeing how I wanted my future, really, man. Just like I told you, with the perception and reality. I knew the reality of Milwaukee. You know, this was what it's gonna be. That's what it is. Nothing else. I need to see something that throw me a curveball. I've always been that. I've always been thrown out in the wrenches, I would like to say, man. I always kind of like, you know, always been an oddball of something. So I'm like, let me take another oddball turn in life and really, you know, make that change, man. And that was the best thing I've done in my life, man. Really doing that.
That's what's up, because a lot of people, they get so caught up and just get stuck in what they used to, you know. And it's like, when you get that comfortable, there's no room for you to grow, you know.
And it's crazy, bro, because like I was the room to grow, like you're saying, like I was literally, I had everything planned out, man. I could have stayed in Milwaukee. I had a girl at the time. I had my life planned, you know, I had my life planned out, but I'm like, no, life can't go like that. You know, I'm like, it got to be more to it. It got to be, you know, it has to be something more. And I've always chased that more. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me getting up every day, man. That more, that one, and just living. I just love to live, man. Just able to go outside, see trees. I'm that kind of dude. I've always just, if it ain't good, it can't be bad. That's how I've been.
Man, I feel you. And like what you saying, like, you just want to live. Like, I feel like me living my life really inspires, like, everything else that I do. You know, like, it really inspires me. Like, sometimes when I get to writing and stuff, I ain't saying I'm a rapper or nothing like that, but it's like just working on books and shit like that. It's like, first I'll go out and live a little bit so I can have some shit to, like, write about. You know, first I reflect on it and then I write about it. You know, and it's like, even like talking about stuff on the podcast, me and Justin, this and that, or like having guests on here, like, we talking about really shit, like shit that happens in the real, and it's like stuff you couldn't talk about it if you didn't live it, you know.
You're absolutely right, man. And that's the thing, man. A lot of people, they like to talk about things they have never done, they never even experienced.
Yeah.
And that'd be the bad thing with a lot of things. Like, people, they bash people that they don't know their backgrounds, they don't know their history. You know, it's like, you don't know, you gotta get in the game to know how to play. That's just how it is. You can't tell that. You know.
Bro, that's so real, bro. I remember I was the other day I was talking to one of my boys and I was telling him, bro, like, you can't learn too much shit from watching on the sideline. Like, whatever you trying to do, whatever you trying to get into, just do it. You know, and it's like, once you get to doing it, you're gonna pick up, like, all right, this is how I'm supposed to do. You're gonna learn some shit along the way, but the most important thing you can do, just start. Because you ain't gonna learn too much just on the sideline watching. Oh, it's like, damn, that shit look cool. Just go do it, you know?
And bro, it is crazy though. Like, I feel like I had that with music. Like, I would write music a lot. I always rap. It's crazy. Like, I've always freestyled, always just in my head, always. And I just was like, people always they're like, man, do it. Just, you know, just do it. Don't, you know, I always got, I don't know, bro. Sometimes I just be overthinking a lot. Like, I just be like, man, what if this don't work? What if that. And as I grown older, bro, I just really like, man, just do it. Just, yeah, I want the good, bad, and the ugly. If it come with it, it come with it. You know, that's how I've been, and that's how I've been living, man. I've been, since I've turned 23, man. I'm just like, you can't lose. The only way you can lose in life, man, is when it's over. When it's all over, and that's the only way I've been thinking about. Like, man, I can't I can't lose at this thing, man. It's made to win and lose, but you can't ultimately lose if that, if that makes sense. A lot of
Bro,
people, man, they don't.
I love it. I love it, bro. I love the mindset, bro. Cause it's like, dog, like, man, like, bro, it's just so amazing, bro. Cause like it's really just that simple, bro. It goes back to like you just gotta make the best whatever like decision you make. You feel me? And it was like whatever comes from it comes from it. Wow. Bro. Like when did you just start to become like serious about music?
Man, I'm gonna say I can't even lie, man. Probably a couple months ago, honestly. Like, I'm not even lying, man. I made music probably 2 years ago, just playing around. I mean, I wrote things, doing things, and people they really liked it. Like, they really gravitated towards what I was saying, and I was just like, I got a couple songs, but people were really like, man, I understand you. You got a message, you got a title, and everybody raps.
Sure.
You go on right now, you gonna see it's 10,000 rappers right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, man, why can't I? I got an actual message that I have, that I can perceive. And I always felt like people can gravitate towards me. I'm a human. That's how I always felt.
Yeah.
I try to put myself not in people's shoes, but try to understand why they're in their shoes. Like, okay, this is why, boom, boom, boom. And we all, everybody's similar in life, bro. Like, we try to act so like we're just different. We all breathe, we all sneeze, we all wipe our ass, we all,
Yeah, that's real, man.
and we all deal with the same kind of mental issues in different aspects. And I was just like, man, I can bottle this up, the things I'm thinking in my head. I can put this on some notes and really, and Brando, I can't even catch you, bro. It just comes to me naturally. Like I could literally hear a beat, man, and I could literally, it's like I don't, like it just comes down like that. Like I know the concept, I know, well, it might not be perfect the first time, but I can hear a concept, I can hear what I want to, the sound of what I want to kind of give off and everything, man. So that's really it, man. I just been doing that for the last couple months, man. Just really taking it seriously now. Like I could really make something with it if I really put effort into it.
Bro, like that's so like amazing. Like it's like dope, bro. Cause like, bro, like well, you been like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. It's just like it reminds me of me, like in a way, like with podcasts and stuff. It's like a lot of people have podcasts, But it's like for me, like as I've gotten older, like shit, probably like the last couple of years. So it's like whenever I get nervous, I just like fuck it, act on it, instead of just being like, damn, I wish I did that, I should have did that, I could have did that, Say fuck it, just go for it. And what happens, it's gonna happen regardless,
Absolutely, dog. Like
man, how have you found your sound, man?
Oh, how did I find my sound, man? That's crazy. That's a good question, man. Honestly, man, just growing up, man, I've always liked smooth stuff, man. Just like smooth classical jazz and just real, I would say like 70s style. Like I've loved like Curtis Mayfield, like Bootsy Collins, some other people, kind of like Prince, just different. Like they all them kind of people always had their own swag. They got their own like a funkadelic movement type thing, if that make any sense, man. So, and even like a couple artists today, like I listen to Currency, Wiz, a lot of smooth, just smooth music, laid back music, because that's the vibes I've always given. I'm cool, smooth, ain't too much for all the BS, and just living, and just living life, man. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing we can do.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
That kind of influenced me, man.
Okay, that's cool, man. And it's like it's interesting to hear you speak on that because like ever since I first met you, like you always been a cool, easy going. Like you never tried to be over dramatic. It's for the extra rah this and that. Like if stuff had to go there, it'll go there. But like you just ain't feeling it. Like you ain't trying to push the issue, this and that. You just trying to relax, have a good time, bro.
Yeah, man, and it's crazy though. Like, and I was really raised like with my grandparents, man. So I really heard a lot of just old sound and just I love the melodies. Like a lot of the music I listen to, I love old school melodies. Like I love when I hear like an old voice in it and it's just real smooth. No, you get like it's real, just like some woo, like just something, man. I've always, I'm like, man, and like growing up, my dad, man, we used to go by my auntie house, man, and my granddad, he got like all his brothers, man, they used to sing like nothing but old school music, bro. Like,
wow.
You would think I'm lying, like they would literally like,
man,
get just dancing like the music, like old school 1960 around their era. And I was just, man, I just looked like, man, there's some smooth players, some players shit. I'm like, I like this, man. This is cool. It's what I like, man. And I've always grew up around that. My dad, he has a big influence, man. He the one, man, who put me on all the music, bro. Like you already know, me and you, we love Hov, man. And when I tell you, man, I used to hate Jason. I ain't even.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it's weird, bro. I feel like everybody go through that phase because it's like when you young, like growing up, I hear everybody say, "Man, hold this and that." I was like, bro, like what he's saying, like it's like I'm just listening to music on the radio, so I'm not really understanding like him like talking like I don't know what does that even mean. Like I wasn't old enough to really appreciate it, But when he I really started rocking with Hov heavy when he did that B-sides joint the first time he did on the B-side concert that he had on Tidal or whatever.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That was like 2016. That was like our freshman year at Up Iowa, right? So now I'm watching it and I'm listening to it. I'm like, damn, I'm just catching, did he just say what? What the fuck he just say? I'm like, bro, what song is that, bro?
Oh.
So I had to go back, catch up on his old catalog. I'm old snaps. I get it now.
Bro, same way, bro. Like I was like, cause like I'm telling you, bro, my dad, man, he played the hell out of Jay-Z growing up. Like that's all I listened to, or like a lot of his era, like 1980s, 90s music. And I ain't really like it. Like, we young, so it don't really get it. Like it's like, man, I'm trying to hear something just boom, boom, thumping, something like that. Then, bro, around when I got like, I say about freshman year of high school, I really start paying attention to what he was saying and how his concepts. I'm like, dog, this dude here,
he legit.
Dude, really next level. And I take some of what he does into my raps, like just throwing little curveballs. Like he say stuff that if you know, and if you don't, you don't. A lot of people don't get that with Jay. Like you really got to understand. Like, all right, I don't understand, but like I start really peeping how he say things and how I'm like, oh, okay. And since then, bro, he's been my favorite rapper ever, dog. So definitely.
Bro, like what's some other little things you picked up from Hov, man?
I say probably work ethic, man. He's definitely a hardworking man, and then you already know he talks what he lives. You can go back on Hov Reasonable Doubt. Hov is talking how he blueprinting where he living right now.
Yeah.
That's what I really love about Jay. It's just like I could go back to listen to Politics as Usual or Coming of Age, and he literally, man, it's like I don't know, bro. It's so crazy. It's like he know the future. Like he just he stay ready. He stay on task. It's like, why aren't you on that? Like, why aren't you like? And I took that like, let me step it up. Not be him, but let me step up my level and get a consistent level of what I want to do. And I want that concept, man. That same concept of just longevity and consistency.
Okay.
My two big things.
Longevity and consistency. I feel you, man. Like, in what other ways have your father like really like influenced your life outside of just music too, man?
Man, I tell him all the time, man. My dad's the biggest influence in my life. I tell him that, man. Like when I tell you, like my dad, man, he come from a background where he could have easily been a deadbeat. He could have easily done anything. He could have easily just became a statistic. And I kind of feel that concept with me. I could have easily fell into cracks, and I done some crazy, man, some wild shit, just wild, but just the way he handles himself, the way you would never think he would come from where he comes from, the way he handles himself, and the way his friend, everybody around, like my dad, he come from the hood, like he really like come from that, but you would never think that, like he come his mom, like my grandmother, she passed away, probably a couple when I was real young, and like just the way he would handle things, like he would handle it just so strategic, man. I just admire, like he the only man I want to be like in this world, man. Like I tell him that all the time, like man, he really changed my aspect. Like I remember when I was young, he told me he was gonna quit his job. My dad, he was doing pest control. He was gonna quit his job and everything. He ended up quitting his job. It was, rough a little bit. Now my dad, he's one of the biggest pest controls workers in Milwaukee. He has his own business. He got a clientele. He consistently move. And it's like I took that concept like, man, I could do it myself. I could become my own owner. I could become a boss. He a real life boss. And I just always admired. I couldn't even be who I am today if it wasn't for him.
Man, that's so powerful to hear, bro. Just the influence, and like you see the way he moving and this and that. Because a lot of times Black fathers don't get the credit, like, oh, they all tell me, oh, like the dad's not at home, this and that. He out here doing this and that, with this amount of women, but like to hear like the positive impact your father has had on you and how that has pushed you forward in life, man, that's amazing.
And bro, and it's like it wasn't no cheese, it ain't no cheesy shit. That, it's like he gave me reality. He gave me like he'd be like, Al, you can do this, but he give me the real. My parents, they always give me the real, and that's why I am how I am today. They always, they could have easily said no to a lot of things in my life. They could have a lot of things, but they always just, be you, be the reality that you want to see, and they're gonna hold my back. That's how they always been. They riding for me, and I love that about it. I'm gonna ride for them.
Man, that's astounding, bro. Man, and what some of the more lessons you learned from both of your parents, not just your father, but your mom also?
From both. I'm gonna start with my mom. Man, from my mom, man, really, my mom, she got that grit, man. She got a grit, man. I love it. Like, I want my woman just like my mom. I think a lot of men are like that. They want that same kind of concept. Like my mom, man, she same way. She been through so much in her life, man. My mom, she actually has lupus.
Wow.
And she always had it in her life. And the way she handled it, man, is just so inspiring to me. Like, man, it motivated me young coming up. Like, man, it's real shit. Like, you don't know if your mom like gets sick one day or anything, or just the way she handled it, man. It just like she's like, of course now she's good and everything, nothing wrong or anything, but her grit, her devotion, she the read, man. I tell people, I'm like, man, that's where I get my attitude from. Like, man, I'm not like my dad as far as attitude wise, but like as far as laid back, I'm not for too much of none of the nonsense, man. That's how my mom always been, man. She just gave same way. She give me the real, A lot of parents don't give their children the real, and especially your mom. Yeah. A lot of boys' moms, they just baby their children. She did all that too, but she always told me, man, don't ever fold. Don't ever let anybody just think they could do whatever. It's what she telling me. So when she tell me that, I'm like, oh man, I got to go. I got to do what I got to do, man. So she just graduated as also too, man. So I'm super proud of her.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
So, man, that's been pretty good.
Damn, bro, that's just amazing, bro. Like, that shit got me kind of like speechless in a way, because like a lot of times, like kids, like especially like dudes, like we don't get parents don't sometimes like parents like to hide their children from like the stuff that's going on the real, bro. So they be so all mushy, but it's like when you doing that, you setting your own child up for failure, because they're not gonna be able to handle adversity when it does hit, and they just gonna fold every time, why they gonna be so overwhelmed? Like, why this happened to me? Oh my God, this shit is sad. But it's like that shit happens to everybody. You know, you just gotta get back up.
Really, man, that's really it. Get back up.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's something like I even noticed about like some of the greats. You know, like they faced adversity too, but they just got back up. They never stopped getting back up. You know, like I heard like Nipsey say this in this is song he got called Perfect 10. You know, with it was on DJ Mustard like last album or whatever, and he was talking about like the only difference between me and other motherfuckers that's doing this shit is I never gave up. You know, and that strength of perseverance just goes so far and it does so much for people, bro.
Man, hey, that's what a lot of people lacking, man. They lacking that perseverance, man. That and a lot of people they don't, like you said, man. They don't get that they don't get that push, that up. A lot of people they get stuck. They like, man, oh, I can't do it. I can't. And when you persevere, man, and you just take it on the chin, man, like a real man or woman or anything, it really make you like it make you like it really makes you of you. You really see who you are. Like, is this the man I'm gonna be the rest of my life? Or and that's the concept, man. That perseverance.
Yeah, that's real, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like my mom, bro, she told me about that. You know, she told me if anything, if you ever gonna pray for anything, you ever want anything, pray for the strength of perseverance. Cause she said that's gonna do a lot more for you than anything else. You know, I was like, damn. It's like I'm really. She probably told me that like maybe like that summer when I came back from UIU. She told me that shit, bro. Cause then I'm like, bro, this shit getting hard. I'm like, these class, this and that. You feel me?
Yeah.
That strength of perseverance, that shit gonna take you a lot further than anything else. And I was like, I just always kept that in mind, like, and like that's something I consistently pray about, bro. You know, and like, it's like even like having friends that like you, like Kevin Kwan, and so on and so on. Like people just saying the little things, like, "Hey, bro, I see you. Should keep doing your thing." It's like little shit like that, you know. Or people like willing to come on the show like you, bro, and many others like that shit. Like that shit does a lot, bro.
For real, man, it really does, man. It really, and it like you said, man, it really builds your character, man. It really show you how you gonna be in your everyday life, man. How you react to others, how you don't react to others, and it's really big, man. And a lot of people like it, man. But thank God, me and you, man, we at least got a little bit of it, man. Not too much, but a little bit of
Facts, bro, man. So like, what do you got planned for like with your rollout when you drop the EP? You got any shows lined up, man? What you got?
it. Really, man, I think I got a lot of videos I'm trying to shoot, man. I really want to picture. I don't want to just make videos like I told you, man. A lot of people, everybody raps. Everybody, they do the quick, this doom doom. I really want to make films and really make, artistic. I want you to, I really want people to really see, what I'm doing. I don't want to just play with it. It's like, oh, I'm a rapper. Da 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 da. I do this. I shoot, boom, kill. I have set. I say that too, but it's like, what more can I give to the game? What more can I provide? What can I? Because it's an art. It's really an art. I had to really look at that too, Brandon. I had to really look like, am I a rapper or am I an artist? Like I started looking like, what is my art? What do I? What's my concepts? What do I? What separate me from others instinctively? Like what really makes me me? And it really helped me growing up because I told you, being an only child, man, you really find yourself quicker than a lot of people, man.
Like you spend so much time in the crib by yourself, bro. You don't get other siblings. Bro, I know exactly what you're saying, bro. You grow up shit. Only other movie you really interacted with is whatever's on TV type shit, you know?
And bro, and it's great, like, and I got cousins, like I have family members, I have, but it's nothing like I don't go kick it with my cousins. I don't go call them like, hey, what's up, cuz? It's just always been me, man. It's just always. So people, they always, they think I give off a weird vibe. I'm like, no, man, I'm just so used to being by myself and being comfortable in my own skin. So it really just, trying to adapt to what everything else going on. It just really helped, man. So really that, man, just being, I think being the only child, man, it really just helped me so much in the understanding of who I already am. So now that I'm about to be 24 and everything, I'm like, okay, this is who Al is. This is who Al gonna be. This is who Al not gonna be, like.
Yeah.
So I'm looking like that with my music, man, and I'm like, I just want to really make art and honestly, bro, just make stuff I love. That's it. That stuff I love and people love. Yeah. I'm not trying to be the biggest rapper alive. I'm not trying to be the richest rapper alive. But I love music so much that I could do this every single day and not have a problem. And not a lot of people have that of what they want. A lot of people, they want to do this, they want to work. It's like, what do you really truly love? If you was to die tomorrow, I'm fine with it. That's how I feel with music, man. I'm like, I would really, and I'll tell you, I write every day. I make concept. I do the whole 5-9, man. And then really at this point, really it's just jump off, take that chance, and really just express myself. Because I'm not gonna lie, I had fears and insecurities. Like, man, maybe what if they don't like it? What if they do like it? At this point, man, it's like, man, I just gotta share my art. And just like an art show, bro, it's like some art you might understand, some art you don't. What is this? Why is that? And everybody got different art. It's no one art. I can't sit here like, some people, they be like, what's a rapper? I don't know, say Thug. I don't know, Young Thug. I don't like Young Thug. You don't rap like how you rap. But that's Young Thug's art. I can't say he's bad at that. That's what his art is. I love that, but that's his art. He has a different concept. He didn't grow up in New York or the West, he's from down south. So it's just a different creativity, a whole visual plan. That's how it is, man. And that's how I want my music to be. Not what it is, not what everybody generally want it to be, but who I am and what's the story I'm telling.
Okay. Bro, it is so fucking amazing when you broke down the difference between just being a rapper and being an artist. And like how you've been so particular about your craft, because I can really relate to it. I'm not a rapper, but the fact like knowing myself and like knowing like what am I trying to do with it, Yeah. It's like knowing like, all right, like me, like I may not have like 1,000, 1,000,000 followers on this and that, but it's like I can offer some of the most relatable content that shit everyday motherfuckers go through, that people can just really relate to in a real way, And it's like, dog, hearing you talking about like you being like the only child, it's like, dog, when you're the only child, you're forced to like really understand yourself, like you have to, and then after you understand yourself, you start observing the world around you too. And you just keep little things, but it's like you become more comfortable with yourself before a lot of other people do. And people, they misunderstand that, misinterpret that, They, like that, this motherfucker, he weird. It's not that, it's just I'm comfortable with myself. So I'm not trying to act like I'm this and that. I'm not that. So I'm not gonna act like I'm that. I'm just me. Just that simple,
Oh, absolutely, bro. Like you said, a lot of people they think it's a cockiness or like or something. It's like, man, I just really like Brandon, like, man, I could really I could go to North Carolina right now, man. By myself, I would have the most fun, man. I'm just so used to being by myself and really just being me, man. And it's really like, man, you really find yourself really early on in your life, man. And it's kind of like a blessing, the curse in a sense, but because a lot of people don't want to grasp it, but man, it's a great thing, man. Not a lot of people get to understand.
That's very true, bro. Like even me, like right now, thinking about the times like I've seen your campus, this and that, like you was able to hang out and associate with so many different groups of people. You was just caught up in this one circle. That's all I can do. You was going everywhere around campus, talking to different people, interact with different people. You feel me? And it's like, oh, that's just like now I'm just thinking about time. Bro, matter of fact, bro, let me tell you what I'm thinking about right now, bro. I'm thinking about the time that that one day it was like a I think it was like a Saturday or something, bro. And like we just played every sport all day. We played basketball, uh, we played football. We did so much that day, bro. It was so many of us, bro. You remember that, bro?
No, I did. I think I remember, dog. We was playing like, yeah, like you said, we was playing football, basketball. Man, it was just UIU, man. That was a great time, bro. I just really, because then we was freshmen too, so it's just like, it's like, here's the world, bro, and it was just, man, really amazing, bro. Like I really, there's some golden years, man. You can't take them back.
Yeah, bro. And it's like the first time you're exposed to the real like that, that's something you will never forget, and it can really push you forward or it can really hold you back, you know. But it's all about your decision you're gonna make, like your EP, your perception. You know, like the perception of things is so important because you motherfuckers can look at the same thing but have two different views on it, you know?
And it's like, bro, and that's the world. You look at everything, you got a yin and a yang, bro.
Yeah.
Every single thing on here has a yin and a yang. Everything is, we got black, white, we got, like everything has just, and it's like, it's crazy. That's the bad, it's the good and the bad of it. Like, everything has a yin and a yang, and crazy, Brandon. People don't want to understand. They want to understand the yin, but they don't want to understand the yang. Everybody, you know, they want to this me, boom, 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 yada yada yada. They don't even want to look on the other side. They don't even care to look at the other side. They don't even want to understand the other side. But when a person like you understand the other side, they want to get mad at you, hate you, and turn things into a whole thing because it's not their yin.
Bro, that's so real, bro. I remember I remember that a couple of times. I'm gonna give you two examples, bro. Like I remember one time there's one shorty, we chopping up on the phone, this and that, woo woo woo. She get mad at me, right? I'm like, I ain't about to yell with you. Like, that's just not me. You feel me? Like, I don't get all, for you. That's just not me. And I was like, all right, I got you. It's all. I told her, it's all good. It's all love. I understand that you portray me as the villain in your story right now, but it's still cool though. You know, I said that shit, bro. Gee, what the fuck you mean? What the fuck that shit? You was it's all good. Ain't no love lost. It's all love, baby.
Man, I know exactly, man. I know exactly what you mean, bro. And then, like you said, bro, a lot of people, they just don't. I don't want to like single out women in general, but a lot of they just don't understand men. You know, a lot of them they don't understand men on that kind of concept. You know, like where we kind of come from. You know, it might come off kind of selfish in a way too. Because you know, a lot of us we want to have, you know, we want to be providers. We want to be, you know, we want to be the ultimate. I don't want to say ultimate man, but we want to be complete man. You know, and it's like, I know I had that same situation. Like, man, where I'm trying to find myself out here, like really trying to find myself, grasp what I in my adult life, what I don't need, and you know, so with that, like a lot of, you know, you really got to step aside and really find yourself with that, man. Like it's really crazy.
Yeah, then like the second example is like I know a shorty, she used to always tell me, I want to be famous, I want to be a slave, I want to make millions. It's like, all right. I said, all right, cool, that's what's up. But like, what you gonna do to work towards that? Like how you gonna achieve that? This and that. What you mean? Like I just feel like you always doubting me. Like you just sound like a hater. I'm like, wait, what? I said go do it. I was like, I agree with you. I said, all right, cool. Now how you gonna do it? That's all I asked. How you gonna do it? I ain't say you couldn't do it. I ain't say it's not you. How you gonna do it? That's all. Cause it's possible. You can go do that. But got mad at me. I'm feeling. It's like, all right now.
Bro, I swear to God, it's like, man, and that's where you just separate yourself, bro. It's just like, you know, fully growth, man. That's it. I don't even, like you said, that's all the argument, all that stuff, man. It's pointless, and you know, pointless right now. You know, you got to break. You know, a lot of people don't know how to conversate either, bro. They know how to argue very good. They know how to get their point
break that down, bro. Break that down, bro.
They really, a lot of people, they got a lot of build up anger, and they just know how to just react. They know how to. I was one of those dudes, man. I used to just get mad. And it's like, because it wasn't my way, or not my. I had to step back, like, whoa, like, dude, you gotta look at both sides. And if it's wrong, and if you're wrong, you're wrong. And if I'm right, I'm right. And that's it. That's it. It ain't nothing more, nothing less. A lot of people, they can't grasp that, man. They so used to being this, or they egotistical, so they just, I don't care, I'm this, bro. It's like, man, you could grow further if you actually learn, step back, see where this person coming from, because they ain't got to be right. Like, we could disagree to agree, but I always looked at, when I disagree with somebody, I'd be like, hold on, okay, he got a point, they got a concept, they got this, and it's like, all right, and that helped with growth, man. It really helped with building yourself. If you just gonna think you Floyd Mayweather all the time, or think you just can beat everything up, oh man, you got a rude awakening coming for you.
Man, that's so true, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, that's how I was like in high school, middle school. I'm thinking I'm always right. Ain't no shit that I say is wrong. This and that, woo the woo. Somebody try to correct me. What you mean? Like my boy Big Rob, he can attest to this. Like every time me and him get deep in argument, and I'm dead wrong. Arguing like I'm right, bro. I'm like, no, it can't. Like he is showing like, nah, bro, like legit, like you tripping, bro. Like this shit, like you completely wrong. Man, nah, fuck that shit, bro. I know I'm right. This and that. As matter of fact, get out of my house, bro. I'm talking like I own it, bro. I'm talking like I own it, joint. It's my dad's crib. I'm talking like I own it, man. Get out, bro. Leave, bro. He's like, all right, bro. All right, fuck it. I guess you're gonna realize eventually. And it's like, dog, I grew into that. Like, oh shit, like I'm not always right, and it's cool, and it's more room for me to grow, like you said. Like it's just another opportunity to grow, and like I could like expand my perspective on shit, like see things from other people's views and this and that. And it's like, and that shit makes life more enjoyable, to be honest.
Oh, and it's crazy, like, bro. I went to same with high school. I went to middle school and high school. So I went to my school. It was Milwaukee School of Languages. So right then and there, you already know it's nothing but different cultures. It's different backgrounds. It's kids from, like, they went from immersion schools. So you got kids from German, French, Spanish. I did Chinese, and I would have never understood the Chinese. I would have never understood their background, their stories, I'm damn near part Asian the way I feel, like the way because I went to 6 through 12, so we knew pretty much, we studied everything pretty much on their concepts, and I would have never got that if I would have never went there, man, and learning about different people and how they live life in a country, because, man, the way we living right now, you go over there, man, they is not living like this. They got different morals, different values, different laws, and it really made me think like, hold on, your life ain't law. Your life is not what you think it is. It's a whole world where you can, boom, 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 dip and dab in, and really help you be an all-around person, man. Because if you're an all-around person, you already know you can be the best in the league, like Brando.
That's true, bro. And it's like, something I saw last week. I was watching an interview on Breakfast Club, and this guy, he was talking about how his mentor told him, like, you don't have to force your perspective on everybody, And I thought about that, like, damn, like that shit is so true. Like, who am I to try to force somebody to think like this? Like, how am I? Like, what if I'm not always completely right about this shit? Like, there's other ways to skin a cat. You feel me? Like, there's other ways to do shit. And I thought on that, man, like that's so real, man.
No, for real.
And it's like, bro, what's some of the surprising things you've learned while you was learning about the Chinese culture? That you still take with you on day-to-day type shit.
Man, I don't know, man. It's so hard to like with my pops, man. He grew up watching karate movies, and back then, with Wu-Tang and all that kind of stuff. So the Asian culture always been around me in my life. So I don't know, man. Kind of patience. If you notice, a lot of Asian people, they're very patient. They got a real soothing. They really just relax. They take things for what it is. They don't really do too much. So I really looked at it like that. I just learned a lot of patience, a lot of, I don't know, how could I say it? I don't know, just a different feel how they feel. Like they just real authentic. It was real. They don't have to do too much. It never was not enough. I'm different how they drink tea, how they just grasp life, man. That's pretty much like it's just always been patience.
Okay, and what you talking about that patience, man? I feel like that reminds me of Nip's the marathon, like this concept of the marathon continues. You know, it's like just running your constant speed for a long distance, you know, and not necessarily get caught up with, oh, I gotta sprint these next 10 yards, and I'm gonna be dead for another 30. You know, it's like this shit is all about the long game, the end game, you know, because like anybody can have right now, you know. Like even like Ho talked about that in different interviews. He done like anybody could be the hot artist for right now. You know, so like what motherfuckers gonna do in the long term type shit. You feel me? Like, I remember one lyric he said, the fuck is 50 cent? I'm about $1. Like, what? Come on, dog.
It didn't make you think like, damn, what you it's like, damn, I could be, you know, I could move that 50 cent up to $1, like real life. And bro, I had to learn that like patience is really a virtue, man. Like it's really because man, you already know I'm a fast dude. I move fast. I just on a court, anything, I just move. I've always been a fast dude. But as I got older, I had to notice, like, man, like I said, it's a marathon. It's not a who's the first to the finish line. It's more of a how consistently can you keep pouring this in? How can you just keep doing? How can because it's gonna keep things gonna keep happening. You know, bad things gonna happen, good things gonna happen. It's how you react to it. How do you keep this you? Like, how do you keep yourself non-vulnerable? Because you already see, Brandon, you can look in your news right now. It's a lot of impatient people out in this world. Them the first ones to go, the impatient.
Yeah.
And once I learned that, man, I learned that patience is a virtue and that if I can really study, mobilize, and strategize what I'm doing, keep doing it, I can't fail. I can't lose. You know, like I said in the beginning, like you can't lose with that mindset, man. You just keep going and going. Don't let up, and man, the world is a billion things for you.
Man, that is heavy right there, bro. Cause like having that I can't lose type of mindset, it's like that shit is so critical. You know, and it's like also like when you saying like it's not about who finished first, like I done seen a lot of motherfuckers burn out already, you know? And it's like, damn, bro, like we thought you was gonna be the next such and such. Like we thought you were about to go crazy, woo. Like I remember it was this one running back I went to middle school with, right? Everybody like, oh man, he nice, woo. 8th grade year come, he doing nice, he doing his thing. Then his freshman year come, right? He going dummy, right? You feel everybody, oh shit, like he legit nice. He playing up on the varsity level as a freshman, getting yards, going crazy, this and that, woo, right? After we graduate, couple of summers go by, couple of years go by. I'm training outside, I'm still playing ball or whatever. I'm just trying to stay in shape, this and that. I see him walking across the street. I'm like, wait, is that? Oh shit, yo, Brando, what up? And he came to the field, started talking. Damn, bro, I missed this football shit. Woo. Wait, what you mean you missed this? I'm thinking, this one thing I was like, you missed this football shit? Like, ain't you like still playing? I went to jail. I got kicked out of school. This and that. Damn, bro, like you was supposed to be out of here. You supposed to be gone. You feel me? Everybody like, and like just to see him and hear him talk like that, I'm like, damn, bro. And it just showed me like shit. It's just a long term. It's a long deal. This shit's it's not something just for the now. Like this shit's we playing that forever game, man. Like that quick start. You know, he had a great start. His freshman year going dummy. He was like, oh shit. It's only a matter of time before you get to see offers from other places, this and that, woo. This nigga come back to me. Damn, bro, I missed this football shit. Wait, what? I wasn't even the coldest nigga in the area. You know, I just kept on training and shit. I wasn't the fastest nigga and this and that. I just stayed consistent with it, just kept on working. It was like, wow, he really telling me this shit right now?
Thanks. Hey, it's crazy, bro, because like you really, man, back then, bro, you was always consistent with it, bro. You was getting you always had your bag with your cards and everything, bro. Like you really I was like, hold on now, this dude's serious. Like you really gave me like, okay, this college, like the things you was doing, like, because I played football. I didn't play in high school really. I really like Brandon, man, I think honestly I could have been really good. Like if I consistently play, like I was
for sure.
Like 8th grade, I was doing all-star games and just really I was going to tournaments. Like even my freshman year, I tried out. I was gonna be on VAR and everything, but I don't know, the lack of love for it wasn't there. And when I seen you doing what you was doing, man, I'm like, okay, it's time to work. You know, not just with like trying to be a football player, just you working. You working. It don't matter if I'm better than you, you bigger than me, taller than me. It's like who gonna outwork you? Who's gonna beat? How you gonna beat me? That's the dotted line. Like you're not gonna outwork me. And a lot of dudes they get comfortable. They get comfortable, bro, and they get like they got all, you know, they get comfortable. They get all the glam, the girls come in, you know, everything good.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going. You gotta straight tunnel that thing and just keep on consistently going, dog. Yeah, it's hard too, bro.
Yeah, that shit is not easy, bro. And it's like I know you can test it, bro. Cause I seen you in the wreck. Oh shit, lifting every day and this and I was like, oh shit. You by the end of school, you coming that bitch look like a pit bull. You feel me? Oh damn, you come. Hey, you. Oh shit. I'm just touching real. I can only dunk a tennis ball. This man, oh my god. This boy working, you know. And it's like, dog, just seeing that, or just being around that type of energy, you have like no choice but to, all right, let me keep on working on my shit. Let me get my shit right. You feel me? And it's just like motivation, bro.
And it's like that, bro. Like, and even with that, bro, like I ain't even tell you, like, because I went to a JUCO after I left UIU, and that consistent work, I actually was recording. I was recording the intramural games.
Okay.
Of my like just of me playing, like just playing and doing what I was doing. That video, I sent that to a bunch of coaches, bro. It wasn't nothing major, just me hooping and boom, boom, boom. That ended up getting me a whole going to college. I was like, Brandon, I'm telling you, I was literally, I was working at Mickey D's. I was 1 week away. It was about August 12th. I'm gonna just keep working. Like I was sending videos out. I'm doing all this, but man, I was just gonna work. Then all of a sudden, one coach. That's all it takes. One coach. He said, hey, I like the way your style. He said it doesn't really show too much because it was just the intramurals, but he said I like the way you play the guard position, and if you want to come down, fill out an application, you can come. I end up getting one of my other friends. He ended up coming with me. He ended up ball. I couldn't even play because UIU, all the transfer rules, all that kind of stuff, so I couldn't play. But it ended up being a great opportunity for one of my friends because me and him, he hooped at school. He wasn't really in school. He came. He's got a whole life now. Like, and my other friend is my boy Jordan and Deshaun. He actually my friend Jordan. He came the second semester. Okay. And it really helped them guys too. Like they met their girlfriends up there. This like in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Okay. You know, they met their girlfriends. They started a life. I think both of them, they're going to graduate soon. And it just like, man, that little thing just really like changed like in an instant. Like I really looked at that like, oh man, you could really change your life if you really commit to it, man.
Yeah, bro. And it's like hearing you talk about how you recording your own film, bro. You don't get nobody out there, hey, hold this one, record it. Like you out there, you got it on your own, bro.
I had Kevin. I think I had Kev do it. Kev did like a couple of them. I think Dave did a couple of them, and
Okay.
I just made like a little mix, bro. Nothing too much. It's still on YouTube to this day. You can look up my name.
Okay.
They got Albert Nichols, guard. I'm talking about, bro. I'm just hooping. Nothing too much, but
Yeah.
definitely some. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, definitely some. But it's like it got me opportunity. It got me doing that little simple thing from way back then, bro. Like I wouldn't. I mean, I was recording, but I wasn't thinking of like this would change how I would be. Like this, like going to a JUCO, bro. It was just a total difference, bro. It went from having fun, just the college, university, to now it's basketball. It's dead. You gotta wake up, hoop. I'm doing my bro. We was walking in freezing cold. This damn near by Canada, so when I'm telling you, it's snowstorms, bro. It snowed in actually, I think in October. So dog, I'm talking about big snow, huge snow, and it gave me another aspect on life, like just how to persevere, how to keep going, how to make things happen. And it just really showed me how others do things too, bro. Like I know I have friends, man, they didn't really have enough money, man, because they really chasing this drink. They really want this basketball stuff. Like this is their life. This is our grind. Some dudes, man, they were staying over the summer, man, barely having enough money because it wasn't no jobs or nothing up there like that. I was even trying to get jobs up there, man. Nobody hiring. I was raking, man. I seen a flyer on a newspaper, man. Dude was paying $50 to rake his leaves, man. I'm talking about I walked 10 miles, not even 10 miles, about a couple miles, man, just to rake the man leaves and got paid. And I just always learned, man, you got to make something happen and really keep it going, man. Really be you and keep on going.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, it's amazing, like astounding to hear like how like you put in that work and then you got an opportunity, but you didn't just keep that opportunity for yourself. You said, hey, bro, I got a couple boys I know that like to hoop and this and that. Hey, bro, I'm about to go up here and do it. Hey, y'all should just try this shit out to see how it go type shit. And seeing how that has even put them in a position to further their life, it's like, dog, bro.
And it's crazy. And I tell them all the time, like, man, I'm proud of y'all. Y'all handling y'all business. Y'all stuck to the plan. It's just crazy because it's like just all me. I'm gonna just say me, but just a simple like, man, let's do this. Let's make something happen, man. And I feel like that's always been my energy, man. I can really uplift a room, man. I just feel like that, man. You got to give, because some people, people they feel down, like I feel down. I was like I told you, man, you gotta feel how others feel. And I wanna, man, forget all that. Let's make something happen. Let's do something. And if it fail, it failed. We try again.
Yeah. That's true, bro. Cause like we all have those moments of weakness and those moments of doubt. We just like, damn, like how are we gonna get through this shit? Like what is even next? Like or fuck what's next? Like how I'm gonna get through right now. A lot of people deal with that shit, but like don't know how to process or get through it, So I remember Lil Wayne said this in a song. It doesn't matter what I'm going through as long as I get through. And it's like after I heard that, bro, I said, bro, I can like make it through anything. And on some real shit, this shit may sound crazy, bro. After I saw Donald Trump become president, I said, bro, if this motherfucker can become president, I can do anything I want to fucking do, bro. Like, come on now. I ain't saying I would have voted for this nigga, this and that.
Yeah.
But it's off the fact, like, this nigga in office? This motherfucker had all the motherfuckers in office with all these qualifications, this and that. This the motherfucker? Oh, I know I can do whatever the fuck I want to do in life type shit,
Same, bro. Like, with seeing Trump, when I seen Trump, I'm like, oh, man, you can do anything. If you can make anything happen, dude. I want to be president, and he made things happen, bro. Like,
that motherfucker really got in office, bro. Like, what the fuck?
And it's like you can hate him or love him, but the dude, he him. He Trump. He don't give a damn if you like him or not. He like, all right, this is me. This is what I'm gonna be, and that's just what you gonna either accept or not accept. I said, okay. That's the concept I want.
That's true, bro. And it's like to even like go back on like on whole, bro, some I really like about him, bro, is like everybody that he around, like everybody he cool with, he's helped offer them positions for them to level up and do their thing instead of just being like, hey, I'm gonna get this nigga some money real quick. I'm gonna go do my thing, dip off. No, he really like putting his people in positions to hey, so they can run their own shit, you know? And that's something like, dog, that's just something like I real life want to do, bro. Like just put like offer opportunities for other motherfuckers to win, for other motherfuckers to eat type shit, you know?
I'm totally with that, bro. Like literally, that's the one of the greatest human achievements, man. Giving to others, being able to provide for others, to land out something for others. I really want that, man. I think that's the greatest deed of all, man. Everybody they can do for themselves, man. But when you can be able to help others and give people opportunities, and that's that feeling, man. That's a good feeling, man. When you really able to help and genuine help, not just I just want to help because, but like genuine help, man. That's one of the biggest things I love too.
Yeah, bro. A lot of what you saying that a lot. I ain't say a lot, but some motherfuckers they do some shit, but they be counting favors, you know. So that's not even really help. You just trying to think of a way to put yourself in a position. You trying to you trying to finesse really on the low. You really trying to finesse on the low, because like I know a person that do some shit for somebody, but then come back around like maybe like a few months later. I did this for you, this and that. Wait, what? Why are you throwing this in my face? I told you if you didn't want to do this, you don't have to do this. Like I'm not begging you and this and that. Like, I could do whatever the fuck I want to do, so you can do. But you want to do type shit, you know? But it's like, damn, like if it was like that, like you didn't have to do this shit, you know?
No, and it's crazy though. That's scary, man, because it's like you don't never know. It's like you be around some person, they just bring that up. Like, man, remember I did it. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck? Where did that even come from? Like what?
Like I thought this was genuine. I thought you counting favors. It's like you wait, and it's like you waiting for me. You count that favor, so you waiting for another favor from me. Kind of like a return. Like you got a loan on me, man. Like that ain't genuine, man. Just be genuine, man. That's all I ask for.
For real. And it's like that's something like I really took away from my mom and my dad. They always did what they could to help people, you know. And it's like if they knew they didn't have it to give to help, they'd just be upfront about it. I would love to do this and that, but I just can't right now. But I still care about you and this and that, woo woo. And it's like at that point, it's like, all right, cool. You know, instead of other motherfuckers, like, all right, I'm gonna do this, but I'm on this back, woo woo, you know. And my mom's even telling me like, hey, don't be the type of person that expect some shit back in return. Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. But if you're not, don't do it, you know.
That's facts, bro. Like I even had to grasp that growing up. Like, if you gonna do it, do it. Really, like if it ain't gotta be all the extra. A lot of people they extra, man. They try to make things bigger than what it is, bro. It's at the end of the day, a lot of things are simple.
Thanks.
A lot of people they like the extra details. They like to exaggerate everything and just make things bigger than what it is. It's like, man, it's simple principles to this thing, man. Don't make it harder than what it is.
Thanks, bro. Somebody else that I know that's really great at just doing like being really like helpful and shit. This just cause like now I don't know I want a favorite type shit. It's Kev, bro. Kev doing like plenty of things for people just off the strength. Like, I fuck with you, so I'm gonna do this for you type shit. Not even on no I want this back in return type shit. Like come on, like just being around that type of energy, like it just makes the world a lot more. You can navigate through that shit, and you're like, I want to be. You're inspired to be like that, you know.
And it's like, because it's crazy, because I still remember with Kev, like what you're saying with Kev. Kev did a lot of great things for me. Even like like I still remember all the good things people done for me, man. Like I remember like just meeting y'all, man, for the first time. I was like, okay, these good, genuine people. They come from good backgrounds. Don't treat them for a good time. Always for a long time. Y'all always show nothing but genuine love, bro. So that shit real. That's what I always like, man. Real people.
Of course, bro. Like even like my boy Real, bro. You know, he always had the dance moves, this and that type shit. But I loved it, bro, because that's him. Like he just being him. You feel me? Like you can't. I just love being around people that just genuinely just themselves. You know, like I ain't expecting a motherfucker to be something that they not. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just be you. Whatever you is, whatever you are, be that. You know, and we could arrange things the way they need to, and we'd be straight. You know, because I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be me at the end of the day. I ain't about to be this person, be that person. Everybody else is tooken. All I can do is just be me.
So, but you might have to make a tweet out of that one, man. I like that one, dog. For real though, bro. Like you just said, Real man, Real was a crazy boy, I swear. But I always liked this. He was him.
Mm-hmm.
Real knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't trying to sugarcoat it. He wasn't trying to. He knew who he was, and I respect a person like that. He ain't trying to fit in the crowd or act like he said, "Man, this me. I'm gonna do me, and you gonna respect it either way."
Mm-hmm, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I love one thing I love to do, bro, is bust a bubble when I peep somebody trying to be something they aren't. You know, that shit make me laugh. That shit entertains me, bro. You know, like there's one dude, he's trying to act puff up big and mad and this and that, woo woo. But it's like, dog, we at a college campus, bro. I was even trying to like, come on now. I say, bro, you was a lover. You was not a fighter. Like, it's cool. You feel me? We in college.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody trying to be a thug on campus. Like, what? Come on now.
bro. And it's really like that, bro. Like people, and it be like, man, you ain't even gotta be all that, man. You could just
Mm-hmm.
you trying to be big boy all the time. It's like, man, it's somebody out here for everybody.
Facts.
It's somebody
Facts.
out here for everybody. So once you think you big King Tut or anything, like, dude, you'll really get checked out here, man. It's like, man, be cool, man. We only here for a limited time.
That's real
You would
shit, bro.
the way people be living out here, man. You would think they would had 1,000 lives, man. Like, be kind, be respectful, man, but still be you.
That's facts, bro. Cause life, God, the universe is gonna humble you eventually. You know, you poking your chest out. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Woo, woo. All right, this life shit, this God shit, this universe is gonna humble you, man.
For real, bro. Like it didn't humble me up.
Mm-hmm.
Just off this year alone, it didn't humble me a couple times, man. Like God really set you down. Like, all right, you think you just the big bad wolf. All right, I'm gonna show you where the sheep at.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed me
That's
exactly where it's at.
that's real, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like for me, like so far this year, bro. This year has like really been a year to get back for me, bro. You know, all the shit I was planning for like last year, I'm gonna do this and woo woo. I'm coming back for all that. You know, and I'm coming to get
Mm-hmm.
all that, bro. Cause it's like all the plans, all this woo woo. People telling me these sweet nuns, this and that. And fuck all that, bro. I'm here for it now. I'm here for everything that 2020 took from me, bro. I'm here to get that shit right now.
Same, bro. Like I really got that same thing. Like, bro, it really opened our eyes, like to like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, do you like really do what you want to do? Like,
Facts.
I never believed that, the way the world kind of gave off, you got to do this, you got to do that. And if you don't do that, you're going to fail. You're a failure. That's how the world be presented, man. It's like, if you don't do this, you're a failure. You don't do this. And I'm like, man, with all that stuff that happened last year, I was like, man, I can't do nothing but succeed or try,
Yeah.
try to do me, man, I ain't letting up.
Facts, bro. It's like the way last year went, bro. Like it just really forced me and me and my boys are like, fuck this shit. We just gonna go. You feel me? We going for everything that we want. Like we have to now, you know, because like we not like little kids no more. You know, talking about this shit. Oh, like I want to do this when I get older. I want to do that. All right, cool. We at the time now. We at the age now that shit. It's time to make that shit happen. You know, like fuck all
Mm-hmm.
that talking about. Oh, I wish I did that. Shit, go do it. Go
Bro,
do it. You feel me, bro? Like,
bro, I done that a lot too, bro. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, I tell people I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. just running my mouth, just keep talking. Now nigga, it's action. It's straight action. You can tell me a bunch of stuff. I could tell you what I'm about to do. But if the proof ain't in the pudding, man, who gonna eat it? Like, bro, like, dog, for real. Like, man, if the proof ain't in the pudding, man, who gonna eat it, man? Everybody's telling me what this is, that, but if the action ain't there, man, it's no point.
That's real shit, bro. Cause it's like, bro, it was like a couple times. Me and my boy Court, we going back and forth on Snapchat, joking around and shit. We like, damn, low key, we can like create some shit out of this shit, bro. Like, no lie, like that's all it takes, bro. And then just go from there. So it's just like little shit like that, bro. He's like, fuck it. You can, as soon as you get that concept shit, just go on it, Like, bro, like, no, on some wild shit, bro. Me and Christian, bro. Shit, me and him chopping up this and that, bro. We coming up with a concept with some more shit now. You feel me? But it's like, who even thought about that shit? Like, come on now.
Yeah, real, bro. Like, it's really, and it gave me that too, bro. It's like creation, dog. This whole thing is creation. Mm-hmm. It's all from all the way BC to like, it's everything you look back, man. It's all creation. It's all people creators. Where are the creators of tomorrow, bro? Like, and you creating, bro. Y'all got something. Y'all got a concept. Y'all trying to create. Mm-hmm. That's the best thing to do. Create. Whether it's a kid, whether that's the best thing of life, man. Just creating something and keeping it going.
Yeah, that's so real, bro. Cause think about this, bro. Everything that's in the world right now, that shit started off as somebody here as a fucking idea. Like somebody was bold enough or crazy enough to just like, fuck it, like how I'm gonna make this shit happen and work towards making that shit happen,
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's crazy. It is crazy, bro. Like, you don't get that when you're young. Like, you don't like, you think like that, but it's like, all right, all right. But now that we older, I'm like, I could really create something and really change lives. Like, it could, even after we're gone, like, it's that deep. Like, it could change my grandkids' lives or future lives. Like, that's how we thinking. Like, this could be, this creation that we starting today could change our lives for tomorrow, man. And that's just how I want everything to be in life, bro. Not just one thing. I want it all to be. That's how I want my life to be.
That's real, bro. Like, even like what you do in music, bro. It's like what the music you put out and this and that, bro. You're creating art that can connect to people's feelings, and that's something they'll never be able to forget, and that shit is gonna give you a life forever. You could be long gone physically, but your words, will still be here. And your actions too. Because you have to act on that, because you had to go get in the studio. You had to go write this line. I had to write this bar, So your shit is gonna live on while you're in the grave or not,
Well, that'd be hard for people to grasp, man. They scared of that word, man. What you just said, the grave. They scared of the death and everything. Like, man, it's real. It's like we're all gonna die. I'm sorry to say it, man. Like, we all, and it's like once you hear that, it should already click in your head. Like, dude, I gotta keep it moving. I have to stay moving. I can't be stagnant. I can't be complacent. I can't. Like, I be sad. Of course you're gonna have your sad, your bad days, but it's like, man, you have to keep going. If you want that change, you desperately want. Because I mean desperate. You have to be desperate for it. You got to be willing to do the grit and grind for it, man. And from coming, man, I told you, I drove all the way down here by myself. I set a lot of things up for myself, just doing, and I'm like, man, I really want it. Like, really, and I'm still working. I got little things, I got to miss cues and stuff, but bro, I really want this. I really want to give people a portrayal of what I live, the life I live, and to let them feel how I feel on an everyday basis.
I really like, man, that's just so powerful, bro. Cause like, we making it happen now. Like, we really like in the process of that shit right now. Like, we really living that shit right now, bro. Like, that shit is like my boy, like it's been times like me and my boy Justin, like we had talked about something like, bro, hold on, bro. Think about this, dog. We just started this fucking podcast while we was on campus and shit, bro. And you just it all started from you just asking me like, hey, bro, do you want to do a podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? And then you think about like where we are now currently with this shit. It's like, damn, like what?
Bro, and it's amazing, bro, and it make you want to keep doing more, bro. It's like once
Mm-hmm.
you kick, like you said, it all takes when you start.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it would be music. I'm like, man, once I started it, I was like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Man, so like what else you got in store, man?
what else I got in store? Man, really, what I got in store? I know I want to, I actually want to do a little modeling stuff, man. I got some stuff like that in store. Really keep working on music. I'm trying to build a studio at the crib, so I ain't gotta keep moving and
Mm-hmm.
trying to bust moves, but really just get my music out. Really, man. I'm at that stage where I'm slowly getting to it. Like I got music, but I ain't really promote myself like
Mm-hmm.
on that level. Like people they know, but they don't know. Like
Yeah.
they mess with me, but I could definitely take it to a whole nother level. So that's what I'm trying to do, man. Really take it to that next level and show people that I'm not playing with it. Like a lot of people, they play with it. You are what you put your efforts into. So
Mm-hmm.
really just that, man, and just making myself a brand, bro. Really,
Mm-hmm.
that's the biggest thing you can do. Invest in yourself. So I'm just trying to
Facts.
invest in myself, man, and take it, man. I'll making clothes, all kind of stuff, bro. Just the whole media thing. That's all I want.
Okay. I really feel you on that, bro, because it was like a couple of months ago. I was watching this Navy SEAL movie, whatever, and like they was going like reading off their little creed or whatever, right? And a part that stuck out to me is when a guy said, "Anything worth doing is worth overdoing." You know. So it's like after I heard that, and it stuck to me, I'm just like, bro, I just gotta apply myself even more, and that
Mm-hmm.
really pushed me to invest in me on a whole new level, because a lot of people are scared to even do that, they scared to believe in themselves, but they want to accomplish so much, you know.
It's true, bro. Like a lot of people, man, they was talking about it. Like people tell you what they want, how they want it, but they don't. They don't want to work for it, dog. They just want to. They just manifest it, man. I'm tired of manifesting, man. I,
Yeah.
I want it all, man. So if I gotta work overnight or do what I gotta do, man, I'm willing to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the concept, man. Just getting my name out here and just really just building a fan base, man. I told you that's all I want, man. I don't want, if it get big, it get. But I really would just like a good fan base where they consistently loving my music and I just keep growing and
Yeah.
just keep on going with that, man.
I feel you. So how's that process going for you, like as growing as an independent artist and stuff?
It's going pretty good so far, man. I'm really just studying the game right now.
Okay.
I've been doing. I got so many notes right here, man. It's crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big person of preparation, man. If you prepare yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you can definitely do things. A lot of people out here, I told you, they just rapping, they just saying whatever. Then you go look back at their song from, you go look at somebody's song from last year, somebody probably something you wouldn't even listen to. Like you listen for a moment. I want my music, man. You can. I feel like a couple of my songs, bro. You can play it around your little nephew. You can play it around your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I kind of want to be, man. I want to make just good, genuine music, and that's really just my thought process, man. And studying, I studied Nip a lot, man. I was really
Okay.
studying Nip, and this before he passed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nip, he did the independent route. I really liked how he did it, like.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you notice, man, from where we from, the Midwest, we don't really get a lot of West Coast music.
That's very true. That's very
Like
true.
we listen to personally, a lot of where we from, I'm from Milwaukee, but we listen to mostly Chicago and stuff from the Midwest. And a lot of people don't grasp toward the West unless they from the West.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get on Nip until like, I'm gonna say, what's the Mailbox Money mixtape.
Okay.
And just the way I like the way he breaking down his hustling, like he breaking down how he was doing things, how he trying to get a company, how he took it out the mud. And because if you look, Nip's in his career, he was very low key because he's independent. And, we're coming with independent is way harder, is more sacrifices, but it's more on you. You get all the residuals, you get everything back. And that's what I'm big on. I don't want nobody, trying to take a portion of what I created or something I've worked my whole life for to just to be like, give me that.
Yeah.
So I just been studying the game, man, and slowly just putting that stuff into what I'm doing and adding it over to just my work ethic, man. So just been studying, dog, studying.
Okay. What are a few things that you were surprised to learn so far about the music industry?
That's a good question. I would say really just I don't know, man. It kind of give me what it is already. I would say a lot, you got the real and you got the fake. You got, some people in it for other reasons, some people not. Like anything. So I think that's one big thing. Just looking at how it is now is definitely not how music was 10 years from ago or even 20 years ago. So just looking at how music going now, where it's consistent now. It's like, people used to drop one album a year, or like how X did. X dropped 2 albums in 1 year. And that was like, whoa,
Yeah.
So it's like now, it's really we in a digital age where instant gratification is the thing. If I can see it, I want it. You can see it's like you can see anything you want. Instant. You can see anything bad you want and anything good. So I'm kind of just trying to learn how to adapt my style of music with just social media and all different platforms.
Okay. That's real cool, man. Cause like with you saying that you can like really see anything that you want, like that I noticed that like on social media, right? Where it's like it's really just an echo chamber. People are they're just stuck in their own world. They're not really looking to hear like other opinions on shit. They're not really trying to. For the most part, I ain't saying this for everybody. For the most part, people aren't trying to learn something new or learn something different. They just stuck in me, me, me. Oh, this is what I think. This is what I believe. So all I want to see is things that I think and I believe in. But it's like the world has so much to offer outside of your own perspective, and not you limiting yourself on your growth and the person you can potentially become.
Well, that's true, bro. Like I honestly had to look at it like that too. I had to really put my ego aside. Like the person I've always been, like, I ain't gonna do that because I'm Al. I can't do that because I'm Al. I think I'm too, I'm like, whoa, I gotta take that shit, really take a step back and really look like, is this what you want to do? You just gotta do it all. You can't, it don't matter if you don't like it, if you do like it. I gotta do the thing, all the dirty work, bro, like we was talking about.
That's real, man. Like, how hard was it for you to like put your ego to the side?
Man, I wouldn't say it's hard because I'm a humble dude from the jump, so I wouldn't say it was hard. It's just with others, letting others you kind of grasp that because people expect you to be this certain way all the time, and they don't get it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't for me. It's really nothing. I just learned that you got to be, grounded. I got to stay grounded. Just always remain grounded. Because as soon as I get up from the ground, anything can happen. So I stay grounded, humble, man, every single day, not just once in a while, man. Every single day, I can be where I want to be.
Yeah, bro. Because I'm not gonna like for me personally, like I've been surprised like once I've like put my pride and my ego to the side, I was surprised by the things that I was able to unlearn, you know, in order to just go forward, let alone the things I did learn, like the new things I learned, you know. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, bro, like a lot of things I didn't know, you know, and it's like, wow, just to put my ego aside, like thinking, oh, like this shit doesn't have to be like like not taking shit like personal. Right? Like, that's another example. That's one example right there, bro. That's like, man, this person saying, man, fuck me, this and that. But it's like, in reality, bro, you probably triggered something in them that they haven't dealt with yet or don't even know how to deal with. You know, and it's not necessarily aimed at you. It's just that concept they're not willing to face within themselves, you know?
And it's facts, bro. Like people, they they insecurities, man. It is show. It shows so well, and it's like people they don't know how to grasp it, bro. They just don't know how to like. Especially a lot of men, we don't know how to like open
Yeah.
ourselves up due to society. You know, society already, especially the black man out of all. You know, they we already supposed to be the masculine. We supposed to be a certain type of dude, and if we ain't, we weak. We weak and all that kind of stuff, man. And it's like I had to really look at it like that because even in my life, bro, people just me being me. You know, you got to be the strong guy. You got to be this all the time. It's like, man, I ain't trying to be that. I'm trying to just be me
Mm-hmm.
and keep the ego aside and just handle business, man. I ain't trying to let my personal feelings towards anything distract me from my goals and my business goals and stuff. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
people they let that happen. They let their personal feelings, how they
Mm-hmm.
feel about something, take over their whole life,
Yeah.
and it's scary because we all got it, you know. But some people can hold it in, and some people just want to hold it out, type thing.
Yeah. And oftentimes that be the thing that keeps a person from achieving the greatness that they possibly could, you know. But they don't even realize it. They too stuck in them, you know. Yeah.
It's crazy, dog. Once you see that, like when some person they don't even want to hear nothing. They don't want to look at the opinion. This is what it is, and I don't care. And that's a terrible mindset to have, bro. It's like one day you just gonna have to realize, man, this world ain't yours. That's one thing, bro. People think this world is theirs, man. This thing been going on for centuries, man. This renaissance been going on, man. You just can't, wake up one day, Granny, I feel like, we all got confidence, but man, it's like slow down. This earth is just this earth. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing bigger than it. Same with God.
Facts. That's facts. That is very true, bro. You know, cause like I guess like even like when you saying God, it's been times I've been talking about like, bro, like humans like it's something bigger than us. There's an entity that's bigger than us. It's something that's driving us. It's not just us. You feel me? Cause like
Yeah.
I know like me personally, I was to think it was all because of me. Like that shit is scary because I know how big I am in the grand scale of things. You know, like I'm not like we're not like unbeatable. You know, like we're not the end all be all. Like we can all get touched and this and that. You know, like we fucking human, bro. So it's something
Yeah.
above us that's keeping us straight. You feel? It's not just us, bro.
Yeah. And I always, and it's like, even when people don't believe or anything, I just be like, man, it's something, bro. It's something bigger than what we
Mm-hmm.
are. Like, it has to be. The way everything just structured, like how we got animals and it's just the
Yeah.
natural. It's just something. It has to be something.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you compare yourself to nature, man, everything flows. If you really like grass, like if you I don't know, like a tree, man. It's the same concept of how humans are. It's different trees. Some grow, some die out, some, they grow to be the biggest tree in the world, and some they wonder, and it's so many trees out here. It's like a million trees, and everybody trying to be the biggest or the greenest tree. If you get that,
That's so real, bro. And it's like once you like think about things like that from that perspective, like you kind of like able to appreciate life even more. You know, I know that's something like I've been big on over the last couple of years or so. Just appreciate now, just appreciating things for what they are and this and that. You know, because like that appreciation is like it can just take you further. Like, that's like nothing. Another thing that can just propel you forward. You know, because you can't appreciate and use what you got now Like, what makes you think you're gonna get more? You know? And it's like, come on, man. Like, I remember I was watching 85 South Show. I was watching 85 South Show, and Carlos Miller was talking about how you you feel stupid. You don't know how stupid you feel until you see somebody with less doing more than you. You know, they got less than you, but they doing more with it than what you currently got. You know, and it's like, damn, that shit is real, man.
And I had to get that too, bro. Like I thought I was doing something. All these people that be less than me, just they making it happen, bro. They ain't making no excuses. They
Yeah.
just making it happen. Like I remember I met when I was at Alabama. I met a dude. We was recording a commercial,
Mm-hmm.
doing all that, man. He was just telling me his background, man. He always had a smile. He was cool. Like you would never think anything of it. And he
Yeah.
was just telling me like he was telling me a little bit about his life, man. He was just like, it's like, yeah, man, both of my parents got killed.
Mm.
I would have never thought to even look like how he looked and everything, how he
Mm-hmm.
just was looking at life and how he was just acting, bro. You would have never thought. I think it was probably, I don't think it was recent, but it was probably still fresh with, still fresh.
Yeah.
And the way he handled it, like just, I don't know how he handles it, in the closed door, but just the way he kept coming to class, the way he kept handling himself, you would never think none of it. And that just made me like, man, do I really got issues? Do I really have problems?
Yeah.
Do I can I not do what I do? Because I know I get sad, I have stuff in my life, but it's like when I heard that, I'm like, man,
Mm-hmm.
you motivate me, like dog, you definitely motivate me, man, to really do something.
That's for real,
Man.
man. And before we leave, man, I know you're a busy guy. You got things to do. What's something you like to tell the people before we go?
Just tell them like what, just in general, just
Anything,
anything.
your last comments, any remarks?
Man, really, man, I would say, man, to anybody watching, man, just stay level headed, man. Keep grinding, stay humble. Also, I tell if I can like just add my music or anything, tell them where to
Go
follow me
ahead.
at.
Go ahead. Come on now, flag
IG.
yourself now.
I'm just making sure, bro. IG G Porter. That's GGEE period, and then it's Porter, and then I think my Twitter, man. I don't even remember my Twitter, but really, I'm really be on IG, man, and really just stay tuned with me, man. That's all I say, man. I got things, that people can grasp towards, man, and really just mess with me, man. That's all I can say. It's gonna be a long journey, but it's gonna be a great journey, man. And
Okay.
EP on the way, man. July. I don't know when the days, but I'm definitely gonna be dropping a little single soon or something. So definitely stay tuned and just know, man, I'm on the way, and this ain't no games.
Okay. You got some music out right now?
Yeah, I got some music out. I got a couple songs on Apple Music. My name Swanky Guapo on there. I got a couple songs. One song called My Thoughts. That's personally my favorite right now. A couple others. I got a song called Why You Wanna Act Like That. And he's really my first songs, man. So they're great actually for my first song. So man, people can definitely tune that. My SoundCloud as well, same name. And really, man, I say follow me on everything and just just stay grounded and watch me and support me. And if you with me, man, definitely it's gonna be worth the while.
Yes, sir. Go support my guy, my boy. You heard his story. You hear the things he's talking about. Like, come on now. He got stuff y'all can all relate to. He gonna be dropping them gems too. I already know.
You already know.
So he already dropped a few. I was recording this, man.
Yeah,
All
man,
right.
man, the people they gonna like that, man. I think they gonna like it, man.
Okay, man. Man, that's it for the latest episode. Checking in with Brando.